Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. One in the books. Who's going to stand out here? Very important week for some. Week 2 of the preseason. And we're off on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. With the argument, it's Bucky Irving. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Right back to Irving. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That is brought in by Ibuka. A gain there of 24 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
3rd and goal. He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Another run here with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 24 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 46, here's second down and 6. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren.
So these might be blow runs. They're not big games. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the when now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They're down and 3. They're trying to run for it with Johnson.
An early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They snap it to Tua. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Quickly to Warren on the RPO. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. At the 43-yard line. Brings up second down. From the 43, here's second down and 5. Ready. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. All right, come on. Play action. Tagovailoa scrambling to his left. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ready. On second down, a run with Johnson. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
44, ready. 3rd and 2, Tagovailoa. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. goes. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They managed to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Johnson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers take a 10-3 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to pick this one off. On the return is Sean Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. At their own 24-yard line. On 1st down, here's Irving. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. We'll go again here with Irving. He gets this up close to the 40. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Got him in! It's Ibuka! Complete! It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. First catch of the game for Evans. And he's got that 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust on that quarterback in his protectors to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 2nd down, they need 7. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Two and out on first down. That's complete. Calvin Austin.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Come to the line now on second and 2. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Second down, they need 3. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They face second down and 7. From the gun, here's Tua. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw it on first down is Howard. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Warren. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Once again, it's wide. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. Now it's going to be third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So Give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down is Howard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
In formation for the Steelers.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10. They'll go again with White. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
It's Howard. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They'll throw on 1st down with Howard. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Warren. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. This is Warren. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
At the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Howard. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A give, and here's White. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
This looks like a design run, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring us third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they go with Warren. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got it, and he's in. Scotty Miller, touchdown Steelers. On to the extra point is Oswald. It's up and through. And the Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. McMillan, the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. EA Sports back for more in the NFL preseason after this. From the 33, here's second and 4. He'll drop the throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. On first down, it's White. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Caught down the field. He's got McMillans. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 9.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here's Gainwell. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Warren. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Howard. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That'll be a outside here. Pass is caught. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Back to the air one more time. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to pick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the ground, this is White. And some good blocking. Springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Don't try to run for it. Here's White. He's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
2 yards on.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
For the field goal.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break in and tap on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now, on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. To throw. He's going to try it here again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here we go. One final play. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers, as they move to 2-0 in this preseason, getting that 2nd win here in Week 2. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh.